What's up, everybody? It's MCZX here. It's another episode of the Weekly West Showdown. It is MatBound, and I'm sorry. It was supposed to be at 5 o'clock, but I'm going to turn the camera. I was playing this 2k19. I was doing Daniel Bryan's showcase, and I lost track of time. Like, all professionals who are supposed to do a show at 5 o'clock. Sorry about that. I just really started playing it. This game is so much fun. It's crazy. And I'm gonna probably review it once I get some more time in. But I will say this. No match is the same match. Like, I've done the Daniel Bryan, Randy Orton match just 3 times now. And all 3 times it was a different thing. It was despite my best efforts. It was different each time. I lost to RKO twice, and I won finally just now. That's what took so long for me to do what I needed to do. I want to just do a little quick rundown of the Super Showdown, because to be honest with you guys, I was not getting up that early to watch that crock of garbage. I read most of the results online and Instagram. I was surprised to see that Triple H defeated The Undertaker. That was weird. Besides that, the rest of the show, I don't want to watch it, and I'm not going to watch it. If you want my thoughts on that Super Showdown, I recommend the Taker Triple H match, maybe the Cruiserweights match, which was pretty good. I did catch bits and pieces of that on YouTube, but the rest of it, no. Do not watch the rest of that show. But you're not here for the Super Showdown. You're here for me and my thoughts and all the things that I like to do. Not really. You're here for wrestling. But it's currently raining outside, and it's got me thinking we have to do 2K19 content on here, and we need to talk about Raw. What a perfect segue. So, Raw, October 10th. I really don't like this show anymore, guys. Like I said in the last episode, it seems like this is a Saturday morning cartoon show about Ronda Rousey, the Shield, and Braun Strowman and his Dogs of War, and they go to battle each week. And it's boring. I wrote down a lot of notes, pros and cons. I'm glad Seattle was like a hot crowd. I enjoyed that. I did not enjoy Dean teasing a heel turn. I don't like heel turns that are blatant or obvious. I like a heel turn that makes sense. Him like, my loyalty? That's why? Well, if it's my loyalty they're worried about, then maybe I should go heel. I don't have any gold on my waist, and there's not going to make a third secondary title, so yeah, sure. I don't like it. It ruins the whole idea of his heel turn. Dean Ambrose should just do what Dean Ambrose does instead of being all wacky. I thought him returning would be more serious, and this is just more wacky Dean. I'm not enjoying that at all. I don't like the Bella Twins and the Rousey thing. Thank God that's over, because we can move forward to something else. And the Riot Squad can stop being punching bags for the Bella Twins and Ronda Rousey, because they lost at Super Showdown. Connor, this is a pro. Connor's on a winning streak, dog. If you Chad Gable last week and Connor to beat Bobby Roode this week. Yeah! Let's go, Connor. Arise, Connor. The tag division doesn't matter. The Revival's right back where they were before. They lost to the B team, so it's whatever. AOP killed some jobbers. That's a good thing. So you can see, I do have a ton of notes here. I'm just reading off of these. The Elias and KO segment. Guys, I think we all learned something about Seattle. You never, ever mention Seattle not having a national basketball team. Because if you do, you will be booed to high heaven. You will be booed to the point where your promo isn't coming out. We're not talking to you. You'll never be able to hear yourself. It is one of those things, those unspoken things you don't speak of. And you don't talk about the Supersonics. You just don't. hopefully, I'm being positive, Seattle, so don't boo me. Don't boo me. I want Seattle to have a basketball team again besides a WNBA team. It'd be nice if Seattle had a National Basketball Association team. It'd be nice. Straight up NBA team. Make it happen in the future. Bring the Supersonics back. So that joke could never happen again. But Elias and KO tried. They had to yell under the mic because the boos were that loud. They booed them for a solid, I want to say that was 10 minutes. Um, yeah, yeah, just don't do that. They had a match, but did it matter? No, the moment came and passed. I don't know why we're interjecting the Mixed Match Challenge in both shows, by the way, because I didn't watch it this week, and I don't see the point why I want to watch it. Um, it seems like that's a show you would put on it for the background, so you could pass out or go to sleep, or just, you're talking to whoever you're talking to, and it's like, oh, Mixed Match Challenge is on. Look, Mixed Match Challenge is on. Okay, so about the food we're going to get. That's what I feel like that show's for. Um, but what's going on with Bailey, Finn, and Fox and Mahal? Like it's not cool. Please stop doing that. I don't see the point of wasting time on this show for that. Taker, Sean, Kane, and Triple H had the best segment on the show, and it's a shame that outshined everything else on the show. And my overall stance on Raw this week, I'm going to read exactly verbatim what I said. Well, it was the same old BS like before. All the eggs were in the Shield Ronda basket while the rest of the show looked pointless. And it's true because after the Shield and Ronda had their segments, it seemed like they were in a loop, like just a little aloof at the moment. Like, yeah, Connor, you go out there and I don't know. It looked pointless. The best moment came from the four legends, and it's a shame that one segment defeated the rest of the show. Raw stunk. I didn't like it. I'm sorry, guys. It's no good. It's no good. Um, Moving on. SmackDown Live, better show. Um, I have to say one thing to Oregon because I think that's where we were. We were in Portland, Oregon. The crowd that was booing AJ when AJ said, I'm not going to be on the show tonight because I don't feel safe leaving my kids. And one of those people in there, one of those fans said, or started to chant, fuck your kids chant. And I would like to tell you something, sir. That is extremely disrespectful and extremely selfish of you to want a man in a storyline to leave his house and leave his children to get potentially kidnapped by one Samoa Joe. I suggest you reevaluate yourself and remember this is wrestling. The wrestlers do not owe you anything. They cannot perform if they don't want to have to perform. You need to take a chill pill, take your sense of entitlement, throw it in the drain, and make sure you flush a couple times to make sure it goes completely down the drain. Just throw it down the drain and floof, 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 and make sure you never do that again because that was completely uncalled for and absolutely unnecessary. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, go on the Hulu edition because this is on the Hulu edition. Go to the beginning segment where AJ relays his message and you'll hear a faint F your kids, F your kids. It's despicable. What a shame. Now, moving forward, they had R-Truth and Carmella together versus Almas and Zelina, and I'm mad that I liked it because it was really good. Truth and Carmella is the perfect pairing. And the Mixed Match Challenge shouldn't be implemented on the show, but I know they want you to watch it. So, I mean, I'm just not going to watch it. I'm really not going to watch it still, but I like the fact Carmella is like watchable now. She's actually doing things in the ring. She's not being a chicken shit heel that she was as a champion. She's entertaining, and she's really good as a babyface. As a heel, she's just annoying. I want to be annoyed and also like you, though. And that wasn't it. But, sorry. Carmella and R-Truth defeat Almas and Zelina Vega. I also gave a con to the announcers, constantly reminding everyone at home, you, the viewer, that Mixed Match Challenge, the men have to fight the men, and the women, get this, have to fight the women. I mean, wow. I did not know that. What information that I love it. I love the fact that you had the time to explain that to me. Thank you. Thank you. Little plus and a minus here is the New Day in the bar. It's up, a down, a pro, a con. I didn't like it, but I laughed. I have a rule: if something makes me laugh, it can get a pass, despite how bad it is. Um, and this segment was terrible. I did not like that because as a person who cooks, I don't like when food gets wasted for a prop or a joke. That is upsetting. I did laugh at the Guy Fieri line and the whole booty worth thing, but it was just and up and down, bad and good. It was ridiculous, but I laughed, so good. Moving on. Moving on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm playing. I want to go back to 2K19. It's just so much fun, y'all. Like, this is going to be the 2K19 episode. I'm going to rename this entire thing once it gets uploaded. Moving forward, I like this whole unofficial bodyguard thing Randy Orton's pulling with Shinsuke Nakamura. Like, every time Shinsuke's wrestling against someone, Orton shows up and saves Nakamura from whoever it is and begins a feud with him. And sadistic Orton is a perfect 10. He put Ty's finger in that little socket where they hold the turnbuckle. He just bent it and he bent it and he kept bending it, and I was just cringe. So much cringe. Moving on to a con of SmackDown, I didn't like this one night in Milwaukee thing. It seemed pretty tasteless, and the reason I say it's tasteless because it reminded me of that time, when China was still alive, and unfortunately that porno came out of here, and it was called One Night in China. And I don't like the fact it's called One Night in Milwaukee. It seems like a jab at China. I mean, she's not here anymore, and I don't see the point of referencing anything she's done if you're not going to even acknowledge her in the Hall of Fame. It seems pretty dumb. The Rusev, Lana, and Aiden storyline, though, it's good. It's obvious the video that Aiden played was edited after I Want You. And that's what happens. Like, I want you. Dot, 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 dot. Shelton Benjamin defeated Daniel Bryan thanks to The Miz. Good match. I mean, I love the Miz Bryan feud, and I personally think since AJ retained against Samoa Joe at the Super Showdown, Hoedown, Bowdown, Slam Down to a Slam Town show, Miz is going to be the guy who's going to dethrone AJ Styles. I know it seems crazy, but that's the one who's going to do it. It makes the most sense because then we can move from AJ and Joe to Miz and Brian's his grind and his freaking scratching and clawing to get to the WWE Championship. He's got to go through AJ Styles. He's got to go through Samoa Joe. He's got to go through all these guys who want to take on The Miz. And it just makes sense. The Miz defeating... it just makes sense that The Miz is going to defeat AJ Styles when he gets the opportunity. And he kind of hinted at that. And they also mentioned the Shield and the Dogs of War angle on SmackDown. SmackDown. It doesn't need to be Raw. I'm just being honest. I also disliked Asuka being booked wrong since WrestleMania. I've been very vocal about this. Anytime I see Asuka on my TV, I just frown now. Like, I'm not even excited. Her in tag team action against Peyton Royce. No, her in tag team action with Naomi versus the Iconics at the Super Showdown. Just why? This woman is supposed to be main eventing. This woman's supposed to still be undefeated, and she's not. It just makes me upset because her streak got broken for no reason, and it didn't need to happen. It sucks. But Asuka defeated Peyton Royce in a one-on-one battle. That's cool, but whatever. I'm tired of seeing Asuka on my TV. But in the show, Becky Lynch pretty much cut the sick promo, and I love her. I love her as this anti-hero because she's not a heel. Because I don't see the reasoning of booing Becky Lynch. Becky's done nothing wrong. Becky has been screwed more than Bailey at this point when it comes to what they should deserve. Like Bailey should be heel right now. She should be heel, but she's not. Becky, this has been a long time coming. Ever since the SummerSlam thing, that was the last straw, and I'm glad she's Stone Cold Becky Lynch. She pretty much cut a promo on Charlotte, and they had a brawl. Charlotte got the upper hand, and they booed the hell out of Charlotte, which you should, because Charlotte does not deserve to be another freaking what number? I don't even know how many times she's been champion, but she didn't deserve that accolade again, and she got it at SummerSlam. And thankfully, the belt's in the right hands. I'm glad the crowd is smartening up, and they're saying that Charlotte isn't too good. But overall, SmackDown feels like a wrestling show. This feels like what you're supposed to watch. It didn't just focus on the 7 people at hand. And really, what I mean by that, you can tell most of the work and the development and the detail is put with the Ronda Bella thing and the Shield and the Dogs of War. That's it. There's no effort anywhere else. Everything else just seems like I'm throwing darts at the wall. And whatever sticks, sticks. It seems like the Shield and Ronda, we really write those storylines. We really pay attention to detail. SmackDown, everyone gets a piece of the pie. It's not just, after AJ and Joe were asked out, or after Becky and Charlotte were asked out. Every other storyline on SmackDown is an interesting storyline. And I'm enjoying it. It's that simple. It's focused. And out of the 2 major brands, I think SmackDown Live is way more superior in storytelling and character development, despite some of its flaws, like Asuka's booking at the moment, and some of the little pointless jabs. It's these little silly segments too with the New Day, but it's not bad. What did you say, Tommaso? Off, MZ, how you? Oh, bro, I've been great. Bro. I got 2k19, and that's what caused me to stream late. I'm sorry about that, but I've been great. Thank you for asking. Oh, I should have said this in the beginning of the video. Oh, gee, what up? NXT. So, not going to hear many cons from me from NXT, but here's all the pros. So, Nikki Cross is epic. I need Nikki Cross to be women's champion at least one time. One time. She's great. She wants to play with freaking Bianca Belair, and I want to see that happen. Candice LeRae lost to Lacey Evans. Unfortunately, she got hit with that woman's right and she fell victim to it. But she's just like Johnny Gargano. Her freaking emotions got the best of her. And when that happens, she makes mistakes. And she made a huge mistake charging at her and got clocked right in the mouth. I love the vignette with Cole, Ricochet, and Dunn. I'm hyped for next week's match. I also liked, I didn't write this down, but I enjoyed that. I think it was Caleb Braxton trying to talk to, or Kathy Kelly trying to talk to, no, it was Kathy Kelly. Kathy Kelly trying to talk to Velveteen Dream because he claimed he knows who attacked Aleister Black. And I enjoyed that. And Tommaso pretty much told Dream, mind your business. Mind your business. Because I'll handle you if I have to. And we're going to get Dream versus Ciampa eventually. I'm all for it. I'm ready for that. The only con so far on this show, I don't like the Forgotten Sons. I didn't care for that 6-man tag. I feel like they should have been on TV a little earlier. It should be Dream, Tommaso. Seems like it should be Dream. But the Forgotten Sons, I don't know. I'm just not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. Maybe as time goes on, I'll appreciate them more, but I'm not feeling it. The Mighty versus freaking Street Profits, that was great. I enjoyed that match. I don't really recall what happened at the end of the match because I think I left my room for a short second. And if you don't mind, I'm going to pull up who won that match. Unless you know who won, Tommaso. But let me just pull that up real quick because I completely forgot. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's one thing I didn't write down. No, I didn't write that down, unfortunately. But yep, I didn't write that down. Oh, I just want to. Oh, you know why I didn't write that down? Because that was last week. That was last week. What a dumbass. That was last week. Anyway, disregard that, folks. This is live. Things happen. You get things confused. I think Forgotten Sons have potential like all three, but they're not ready for TV yet. They they need tuning. The Street Profits match should have been their only way. It would have been a good impression. It would have. I completely agree with that. I think Street Profits perfect team to start against. However, I don't. I'm sorry. Forgotten Sons are just boring. Like I know Wesley Blake is good. I know Steve Cutler is good. I know the guy Gunner is really good. But this gimmick is, ugh, it's boring. It feels flat to me. I'm not enjoying it. But yeah. Anyway, because I thought of something from last week. Last week's episode of NXT was good too. Anyway, I laughed at Bianca Belair calling Nikki Cross a scraggly haired widow. This feud needs to continue, and I would love nothing more than Nikki Cross defeating Bianca Belair, just disrupting her undefeated streak. What did you say just now, Tommaso? Gunner looks huge, but are they? I don't know if they're a biker gang or just some angry white men. I'm not sure if it's a gang like Aces and Aces or we're just angry white men who got forgotten about because we live in Texas and no one gives us a chance and it's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair. I'm an incel and I can't do anything and I'm just angry and I'm white and I'm huge and like I don't know what the Forgotten Son is supposed to be, but please fix it. Gargano versus Nice was freaking awesome. I want NXT to keep Tony Nese because I don't even know if he's been on 205 Live in the past couple of weeks. I haven't watched it, but I know Leo Rush and freaking Noam Dar tore down the house. I like the Orny Lorcan and Danny Burch package. I believe they're going to be future NXT Tag Team Champions. If they were bikers, that's cool. Put Corbin with them. They'd be on Raw. Oh, my bad. I think that would have worked if Corbin didn't cut his hair, become the constable. And Lars beat the crap out of EC3. He just stomped him. EC3 tried his hardest, but Lars beat him like a monster should. And that was great. My only overall thing for NXT is can it replace Raw? Because you know it's sad this 1 hour pre-tape show is outperforming a 3 hour show. And it's bad. But yes, corporate Corbin. What a shame that is. That's everything on WWE's point. I think I talked about this last week. I think I did, but it was New Japan related news. And have I seen any Lucha Underground lately? The way my schedule is, Tommaso, I barely get to watch wrestling. I only get to watch it on the weekends, like from Friday to Saturday. I haven't watched any Lucha Underground. It just isn't as interesting as it used to be, unfortunately. The third season was great. This season seems like it's just wacky, and I don't really like it, to be honest. First couple episodes just didn't grip me like the last did. And New Japan's been great. I'm going to watch the new show probably Monday morning so I can get some notes on that. Jay White has betrayed Chaos. So has Gato. So they're on their own. Tanahashi's going to face Jay White for his briefcase, I think, at the King of Pro Wrestling event. So this can be interesting. That thing I said back in the G1 video where Jay White could win the G1 and everything, or just win the briefcase, looks like it might come into fruition. But let's see. Yeah, me too. Only day off is Saturday. I got caught up like Jay White. Yeah. Jay White's been great. I'm only off Sunday and Monday, so I have to have everything in order by that Saturday night. So it's tough to watch freaking 3 to 6 hours worth of wrestling and covering it all. It's hard. Um, oh yeah, he should. He should. He should knock the crap out of Gato too, because he deserves it. Okada's no loser. Just been having a rough time. Uh, I want to watch Impact. I want to watch World of Sport and talking about that too. I just the schedule, man. I'm telling you, when you start working, it changes things. It changes things. But I do want to announce one thing. I'm going to run a universe mode. Yeah, poor Cody has to keep up with Ibushi. Poor Cody. He is in a triple threat match for that IWGP Heavyweight Championship. That's going to be fun to watch. Man. And Cody's U.S. champion, by the way. He won at the strong, what is it? What is that event called? Look, the New Japan event that was in California. He won. He beat Juice Robinson. I think it's Fighting Spirit or something along the lines of that. I don't know, dude. It's a lot going on up here right now. But I want to announce that I'm going to do a universe mode. I'm going to see if I can stream it on well, I think YouTube Gaming's dead, but I want to see if I can stream it on my channel. And we can just have fun and interact with each other and figure out how we can book Raw better than SmackDown if I have the time, that is. If I do it, it's going to have to be that Sunday or that Monday. And we'll just play through a episode of Monday Night Raw and see if our stuff is better than their stuff. I don't know what exactly we're going to call it yet, but we're going to see. I got to see how to figure this all out. And of course, I'm going to be showing off my creative characters and things too on universe mode and their own little universe that has nothing to do with WWE. I'll just tell my little storytellings through that. But we're going to try to do all that on the channel. It's just time. And time is of the essence. That is very important. And I wish I had more time. Because if I had more time, like I did when I first started the channel, I would be able to do all that. But, you know, a blessing fell in my lap, and now I gotta take care of business so I can make things better. Like, not have a thing in my, not holding this freaking camera in my hand. I can get a freaking tripod and actually set up. And we have a green screen. So, no more of that picture or prints in the back. I can have like a little, I don't know, just something bland or generic in the back that doesn't cause any copyright infringement. I ain't trying to get no videos taken down. But, I don't know, man. That's it. Your boy is tired. Your boy needs to go cook. Tommaso, thanks for coming in. Thanks for everyone who's going to watch this in the future. As always, like, share, subscribe. You just got a green screen. Dude, I freaking found out I had a green screen in the closet. It's just been sitting in the closet for a year. And my brother pulls it out yesterday. He's like, oh, you mean this? I'm like, dude, I could have used that when I first started the channel. And now it's not there. It's some bull, bro. But, oh, man. Look, I'm just keep grinding and try to do everything. I don't even know how. I think mine's maybe the same size. It could be. But I'm going to just keep grinding. I'm going to keep doing the same old, same old. I'm going to try to make this better and try to get these out on time. I'm sorry if anyone's inconvenient by it. I'm sorry if anyone's inconvenient. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. If these aren't coming out on time or if you're expecting more from the channel. It's just a lot to do unless I get some friends of mine to also contribute to the channel and give their thoughts, and the Smart Kingdom can actually become a kingdom. So, that being said, please like, share, subscribe. I'm going to see y'all next Sunday, hopefully, God willing, if I have the time. And this has been MatBound, your weekly wrestling showdown. Thanks for watching. See you later. Bye-bye.